Okay, so I guess I'm left with the same two options as always. Either I rush, heal, and I force a battle at this crossing, but I don't get to use any of my engineering points. Or I lay back, heal, where I have this stupid fucking angle that doesn't make any sense, and I build some really goofy entrenchments. Um, Last time this is what we did. Previously we've done this. I fucking hate this map. God, I hate this map. It's just so unbelievably not fun. Why are you all the way down there? It's just such a not interesting map. And it's not interesting in like so many different ways. You'd think it would be really interesting, but the deployment zone ruins the cool aspects of it. Okay. Because the interesting thing is fighting in Morpheusboro or trying to outmaneuver your opponent through the river. But the computer doesn't outmaneuver around the river, which means it's always just a fight at the obvious crossings. And then you don't even get the opportunity, because it's not a race to the crossings either. I can put as many men as I need right here and take this crossing immediately. But it's not interesting. I lose the advantage that makes it fun by being a bloodbath, and I lose the excitement from having to think critically about the situation and react on a whim with potentially faulty intelligence. You know, over here, it's like, oh great, I'm slightly fucking farther away from this crossing, and even though I have 18 engineering points and have been here set up to defend for fucking 3 months, I don't get to to use those engineering points. I don't get to actually take advantage of the fact that I've been sitting on the defensive waiting for this for months. And here's the other ridiculous thing. First of all, I have no idea why I have this as an entrance point at all. This would be such an interesting battle if the deployment zone followed the river and then stopped right here. on this road. And then the Confederates, which some of which are coming from the south through Salem, have all of these routes that they can attack, probably through different piecemeal units or a huge area in the middle, to combine their armies and give me a dedicated, united front that I have to stand against. And then that would be really interesting, because then I have to, you know, hedge my bets, whatever, against whether the Confederates are coming, launching multiple small attacks in several directions, whether I have to fight one single pitched battle. Can I do both at the same time? Can I block them in a pitched battle long enough that I can send troops around to outflank them in return? This is just such a boring battle, such a boring battlefield. I mean, what happens? They're not going to come this way. They're definitely going to come this way. If they come this way, they either go this way and then north, or this way and then west. So what do? I set up my defenses so that I'm defending either this way or that way, and that's it. Or actually, so that I'm defending both at the same time. And then I shift my army where it needs to go once I figure out which way they're coming from, because I'm not going to outflank, because that's not how the computer uses this map usually. I guess it's possible, but I don't think it's gonna happen. All right, how about we do this? This is stupid. Okay, Huckle, I'm going to have you build breastworks all the way along here, basically. And if they come this way, I have them in a V, crush them. If they come and attack you, I have them in a V, and I crush them. So, Bolton. Let's get Sandford, I guess, in here. Prince in here. I'll have the cavalry. Oh, you can't be over there because the deployment zone is stupid. I guess you guys with your useless fucking artillery go here. Actually, go ahead and do that. Something along those lines. Very cool. Build a line that goes from here. And build that. Build that. Oh, I guess I don't have as much cavalry as I thought I did. Fuck. The game. Lagging. Well, you're gonna dismount and you're gonna build that anyway. And you know what? I will send all of you guys to go build this as well. And then we'll just wait and wait forever for my reinforcements to arrive and the Confederates to finally get here. And we'll see what happens. I don't know why you guys are so not doing good. Why is your fighting spirit capped at 48? Hey, Oman. I don't know that I understand that. I also don't know why you have Springfield Musketoons. Oh, I left Stone way back there. You go stand next to Brown, I guess. Dr. Harvey Brown. Okay, times 5 speed, I guess. Are you constructing? Yes, good, very good. I guess if I'm gonna do this, maybe I might as well build a line here. Bucknell Senior arrives. That's a Confederate corps, so I guess that's more Confederates. You can actually see them glitching in right there. Oh, and here they seem to be. Let's get you guys over this way. Hi, Afro. Good night, Afro. You don't have a lot of men, do you? 1,200 is not nearly enough to stand up to what I'm about to do to you, but it's not nothing. Not nearly enough. Oh, well, there's the rest of your unit. I would like it actually if you basically all came over this way. Hell, maybe they might come this way. I think historically I've only ever seen them use these two bridges, so actually going up that one is, I don't think, something I've ever actually seen before from the computer. The enemy, the AI, as some might even call it. And there we go. Oh, you've got howitzers and walled rifles. I might have put the wrong departments in the wrong place. Oh, for sure. Harvey Brown. Dr. Harvey Brown. Do I want to move you? You know, it's probably not too late for me to narrow this front and do something like actually, I'd rather come this way, I think. And then do something like send you to go construct right there, right there, right there, and is this what I think I would call an interesting battle? No. No, I don't think it is. You're not going to be able to shoot in a moment since the cavalry is coming in front of you, so go ahead and move there while that's happening. I feel like there's lots of infantry that's just vanished. Okay, here's where you are. I am okay shooting these guys at long range, especially since they are staying mounted. You're still constructing? Good. You're not useful for very much other than constructing. Oh, did I tell you to do anything? No. Then come down here and construct, please. And Bolton, go ahead and tell all of your men to go double time. Stone, go ahead and come back here to, I guess, Blanton House or whatever. Okay. Perfect. Go ahead, start shooting. Please construct. And you, please construct. That's not a very good position since you're on kind of the bottom side of a hill, but I think because you're in the woods, it's okay. I think I read the topography here fairly wrong. Okay, can I please get you guys to come over here? Like, I'll leave that guy, and I guess I'll just leave that one guy. But you, I would really like it if you... I guess came up here and provided file support. Oh, funny, these guys were in the back all shooting. I don't know that I care about the battle flag, because they're not very interesting battle flags. But it is interesting that you all are very, very good at engineering. That's very useful. You are not who I want to be on the front lines for very long. So I'm going to very much want... How did you send skirmishers out at that range? Oh my god. You, instead, first of all, lose court steel. You also lose court steel. And you also lose court steel. Secondly... Okay, they're withdrawing. Let's go... Dismount. Loose order. Dismount. Loose order. And bring you guys both around this way. Huge cavalry divisions. Should be able to shoot lots of people. Oh, actually, scratch that. You come stand right here. And you actually can go shoot them, I guess. Okay. You are desperately useless where you are. Oh my god, these units are tiny. What the fuck are you people doing? Cameron, you are going to get yourself right there, right fucking meow. Sanford, let's go. Bolton, let's go. Man, I really wish that my friends who said they were going to be here in 2 hours had shown up, because I would like support. You come here right now. And you you're such a tiny unit. I guess you keep constructing there. You just hoard. If anything, I will tell you to do that, and then I will immediately tell you to actually just stay there. Meanwhile, both of these HQs need to come this way. And when I'm thinking about it, I should really be taking this hill. I should be fighting to take this hill. I should have you come up here on top of the hill. You guys come down here. I don't think that's going to work out very well, but I'm gonna try. I think this stupid unit's finally started moving. Thank God. Stone. I wanna shoot Finnegan before they get somewhere that'll be useful for them to be. And I want Ultra's brigade to get shot rather quickly. During the night, I'm going to completely reorganize this because I think I've completely messed up who should be where. I'm willing to let you guys waste ammo on these skirmishers because it keeps the enemy at bay. And I know I'll get at least a little bit of resupply during the night. This cavalry is not going to withstand any sort of dedicated assault, but I do think it's possible to keep them, again, at bay. Theoretically, I can pull you guys all forward during the night, and I'm sure trap them in a sort of half shell. Okay, you guys, I'm not gonna have shoot. You guys come forwards. You guys come forwards. You guys go back to constructing that, or you guys go heal. Third Brigade. You're pretty big. Let's get you this way, please. Probably not gonna go all the way out here, but are you constructing? No. Please build that last fence. No matter how useless it actually is. Okay, you're going over there. You're constructing. Presumably you guys are all firing, yeah, at these guys. Go ahead and turn so that you don't actually engage in melee. Boy, if mixed cavalry weapons manage to carry the day, that would be amazing. You should lay down and let the ordnance rifles do their magic. Okay. About face and do something like that. Meanwhile, I will bring you this way instead, I think. I'm not sure what their plan here is. I will definitely riddle them with more holes than I think they will riddle me. But that artillery is not my friend, that's for sure. It's probably about 1 hour left of daylight. Horny arrives. Good lad. In the north or in the south? In the west. Okay. I guess that's better than the south. In fact, that's much better. Because you will either come through these woods or I think you'll come through these woods. So I will wait for you guys to get fully on the battlefield before having you do something stupid. Face this way and start constructing, please. I want you guys to move up. Go ahead and stop shooting. Oh my god, those are the little 1-pounder Williams guns again. That's hilarious. Somebody's got little Williams guns. I don't know who it is. It's none of you guys. Oh, it's these guys over here. You... Please lay down. I don't want to do that with such a small brigade, actually. How about any one of these other ones? 13, 12. 13. We'll go with Dale Field. Go ahead and come here. Okay, Holney Showman, Ferry, Showman, Honey. Get up here, please. Oh, you're gonna have to wait for that fucking message to arrive. I'm not waiting for that. I'm making sure all of your men get going sooner rather than later. Showman, your artillery will, I'm sure, find itself very useful right now. Go ahead and ferry. Is stall the cavalry? No. Pleasanton. I was in Pleasanton this way. Maybe you don't have cavalry? Well, not a me problem. Entirely a me problem. But not a problem I need to worry about just yet, I guess. Can I tell you guys to lay down? Beautiful. And you should still be constructing? Maybe not. Strange, but okay. What's the situation? Situation says, Tano, don't go to town. I'm gonna beat you up again. Okay, let's get you around here to preserve our flank. I'm not sure what the game plan is going to be, but we have about half an hour, maybe until the end of the day. Maybe we have more like an hour and a half. I'm not sure. None of these brigades we're looking at are very experienced. You better not be shooting at the wrong people. Fuck you. Shoot at them. It's not that difficult. Just shoot at them. Oh my god. Hey, do something city. Send out skirmishers. Get those skirmishers, yeah, nice and close. And then I'll have them lie down. Are you trying to charge my skirmishers? You're blocking your own artillery. That's for sure. I think I can now tell you to stand back up and you guys to do that. Since we're not going to be getting shot at really. Let me get the artillery here forwards just enough that I can shoot over my cavalry. Man, these units are not very big. We have not gotten nearly as much rest and recuperation out of sitting in Nashville for 3 months as I would have liked. That's for darn sure. Okay, yeah. Once night falls, I'm definitely. In fact, I want you to fall back now before these guys get in on you. Okay. Let's figure out my plan. I think my plan is I capitulate all of this and build a new line that comes out this way and forces them to march across the open field for 2 out of the 3 ways of getting to me. And Horny, meanwhile, will be up here along that Halding house. Something along those lines. Probably along this fence, I'd rather. So let's go ahead and, before you guys get overwhelmed, pull you back to heal. You guys back to heal. You guys back to this wood line, where we will make our main defense. You guys are fine, and you guys should come back. You call your skirmishers back quickly, and you guys are slowly withdrawing, as you should. They withdrew their skirmishers so that the full brigade can come forward. Makes sense. You're gonna take a couple of volleys in the side, but I think you'll get out without much effort. Meanwhile, over here, I'm going to tell you guys to come back around like that. I will use you with the 6-pounders to anchor the flank. And then I will do you stay there. You're constructing and you're constructing, and you guys can keep constructing. The cavalry, meanwhile, should mount up and just wait here like this. Provide a little bit of that morale bonus. I would love it if you fell back like I asked you to, and you guys I guess shoot them in the side. I don't know what they're trying to do. They think they have a lot more of an advantage than I think they do. Especially since you guys are gonna need to get real close to shoot those wards, and you're not aimed the correct direction for it at all. Meanwhile, these guys are going to put canisters straight into your flank. So you guys are probably gonna shadow very quickly here. I mean, that's a huge load of men down on the ground in blood. Okay. Is that all the follow I've told you to withdraw so far? Cool. Keep going. Good. You two all fall back as well. No. Back here. Well, you guys mount up and come back. I don't know what cover you have. Forest. Strange. Doesn't make sense to me, but okay. Go ahead and actually come forward again to close the range on them. You guys are not doing what I asked, which was specifically to get all the way back into these. Defenses. I guess when you have a huge battle, maybe they do get interesting, but I'm not impressed by the setup or execution of this in any respectable metric. Like, at the end of the day, it really is just a big old blob of people in an open field. And I've done a decent job fighting with some level of, forethought, but I'm not sure I would award that to the opponent. This might be the exception where they've actually done something worth doing. They might have me though. Okay, it's time for you guys to finally withdraw properly. Third battery with your pellet rifles, please get back though. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. More constructing to try and change this angle. Go ahead, dismount, and start working on that. You can also start working on that, please. I actually want to come this way, come out a little bit, come even into the woods to cover this withdrawal, which is going slowly and with a lot of blood, but I think we'll end up okay. So now that you have successfully withdrawn to thou, let's keep it up. You guys, I guess do something more like this, so that you don't get yourself caught in a really strange spot. You guys will do that, or you guys continue coming back to thou, and you keep going just to thou. It's fine. Yeah, this isn't what I like to see. But I think you're gonna be out of, well, not literally out of the woods, but at least figuratively out of the woods pretty soon. Literally, you're still going to be in the woods. And I think you'll end up okay. You have a lot less red things now, and your morale should probably start regaining slowly. Okay, you guys can finally withdraw to there. You guys, come here. Okay. Great job to Bolton and Stanford for managing to. Actually, you know what? You stay where you are. In fact, who do you control? I have no idea. So come this way a little bit. Stone will stay there. I'm definitely capitulating this part during the night. This whole corner here. It won't matter to me. It is, in fact, more of a liability than anything else. Okay, you can finally fully withdraw to there. You will go to there with you back this way and you to here. The artillery, get yourself behind the fence. The 2nd Brigade. Yeah, I don't know what to do with you. Are you constructing? Yes. And you are constructing? Yes. Very good. Meanwhile, you have convinced them to stop their assault. Which at this point means you can come back. These guys are going to be taking canisters straight into the flank. Not only that, but they're all on horseback still. They haven't dismounted, so they should really be eating it. Okay, now they've dismounted. That last part of the breastworks is going to remain how it is. Meanwhile, you come back to here, please. And you don't really want you to construct, so to speak, but whatever. You, however, I do want to construct. "20 minutes till nightfall." We can definitely hold that long. Easily. any major hole that they're able to open up, I think they will not be able to exploit. Come on, get yourself up here. Pleasanton, fucking go. Holney doesn't have very many men. Honestly, you stay where you are. Okay, meanwhile, over here we have two brigades that are like stuck on top of each other. So Dudley Volley and Dudley Volley. Beautiful. I will take you this way close to your commander because you belong to this guy. So the 1st East Division, move your HQ back, and we have the 1st Brigade, which is one of those two. We have the 2nd Brigade, and we should have a 3rd Brigade, which is you. Okay. That's acceptable. I will bring the 3rd Brigade, since you're super low on ammo, back there. And the 2nd Brigade will be fine. Meanwhile, here we have a 1st Brigade who belongs to who? The 1st East Division. And the 1st East Division is who I was just talking about. Oh, okay. So we have this 1st Brigade, and then we have this 2nd Brigade who belongs to you. So let's get you to come this way. And who is the last one that belongs to you? Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So who do you belong to? Ah, I see. That's acceptable as it is. You're still withdrawing, right? Yes. I think we have convinced them to slow their assault for the day. It looks like they're putting one more concerted effort forwards, but that might be it. It's not even a concerted effort. It's hardly an effort to begin with. The cavalry, meanwhile, let's get you to mount up and bring you over here next to your commanding officer so that you can get resupplied during the night. Okay. Once you're done moving, oh funny, the howitzers are in canister range. How often does that happen? Can I get you now to construct? Okay, you already are constructing. Very good. Let's get you to turn and face them. That was enough to get them to be scared and withdraw. First US infantry has really done some amazing work already. Okay, let me have you finish that last tiny little bit. End of day. Troops resupplied. Huckle demoralized. Why would Huckle be demoralized? You have not suffered severely. Please stop. Please show me the supply, in fact. Or don't. Okay. So say I look at some of these units that I know was low, such as you, got 50%, 59% supply. Ammo went from 19 back up to 40 something. So that's cool. Very, very cool. What do I want to have happen? Where is my deployment zone? Very pleasant and horny. Okay. I do not want to contest this area. I'm going to do this. Stone. Pull the entire army back. And do this. Breastworks that go. I can get that almost completely done. Okay, beautiful. So we have who, and who. We have Bolton, Holney, and Huckle. The artillery, okay, yes, that's understandable. Actually, a little bit strange, but understandable. So Bolton is who is fighting up here in the north, right? Huckle is who is fighting in the south. Honey has not yet deployed in any way. I would like to put Honey in the central in that case. No, please come to this one. Think I can get this to do what I want. Perfect. Okay. Take these Napoleons, put them right here. Get this third battery with the ordnance rifle, and I guess have them there. Not a great place for them, but I guess better than nothing. And then you go like that. I guess still really bad place, but better than nothing. Star is in a fine place. Ferry is in a fine place. Pleasanton with the cavalry will, I guess, stand in the gaps and provide emotional support. And then Honey, of course, go there. With Showman, of course, there. So that's a little bit of a mess, but I think it's okay. Bolton has the battle close support guns. You are going to be more effective. You're bigger than Huckle as well, substantially. I don't know if you're going to see more action here, but the hope is that you do get 1 cavalry there and 1 cavalry here. And I want Dawkins, you 10-pounders, 6-pounders, followed by these guys who will be ready to construct. Bolton, come to Gresham House. Sandford forward, and obviously the cavalry between the cavalry, I guess. Actually, come stand next to Wesley. Stone, I think we'll probably put him there in like the middle. And then finally Hooker, as his name so implies, will take the left flank, the left hook, if one will. And I will do your wards right there, your howitzers maybe here, maybe behind. I'm not entirely sure. I will do this as well. Stockton and Franklin, who are both tiny units, are going to go across the river with the howitzers, and we'll see what I can do with them. That way I can hopefully keep them out of harm's way. I will detach the howitzers. And then, of course, the cavalry, I think, will be right here. Hooker, go ahead and take the round forest. So, it looks like there's some on this side of the river. If that's the case, you guys might immediately withdraw. I don't know. But hopefully, you guys have pulled back during the night and are now in a really not great spot where you need to advance and attack my strong positions. So I guess we find out. Exactly as I expected. So, howitzers, are you in a good place? Spectacular place, in fact. And I will do this. Well, I will have you. Everybody say it now. Build some breastworks. Let's get you doing that and you helping them. That's what you're for, Stockton. Your spectacular engineer unit. You guys too can finish those breastworks. My artillery should be in more than a good spot to provide fire support. And actually, since they were going to be dumb enough to put people in front of me like that, I will send out my skirmishers to go shoot their artillery. Quickly would be ideal, but you know, each in their own time, I guess. Oh, who are you, Shoreman? Shoreman, don't do this to me. Now the other fun thing is you guys, you're a pretty small division, or brigade I mean. You can lay down, and the cavalry can fire over the top of you. The other nice thing about this is I can kind of pull my units, shift them to the right as I need to, as it becomes obvious that they're not going to attack this section, which they might not. You might as well do that. I guess fall back, see if I go. I think the brunt of the fighting is probably gonna come right here in the middle though. Oh, are you really under artillery fire? It doesn't look like it. Oh, maybe from these guys. Can I get you to go bombard right here? And in fact, actually, can I get you to go right there? Now, I haven't looked at the numbers, but they should have a huge numbers advantage on me. Like, somewhere around 8 to 10,000, I think. You... close support. I want every single... God, maybe abandoning this was the wrong idea. We don't have to keep it abandoned. You're pretty small. You're pretty small. You're pretty small. But I can really just turn you and get you engaged. Same with you. And same with you. And if I need to bring you back, I can. Okay, this artillery not doing great already. They just have so many guns. Holy hell. You guys did not like that. And I think you guys have too few of people for me to send to take the guns. Yeah, that's okay. I think it's going to end up being okay, though. Okay, well, some of you maybe not, but... yeah, they have almost 10,000 more. So the hope is that my defenses can hold enough. Let's get you guys... well, actually, could you even shoot them? No, you would have to get a lot closer, which you can do. You guys actually stay where you are, don't lay down. You guys I would like to lay down. This is a lot of people, but if I'm able to bring my own forces to bear on them quick enough that they don't respond correctly, I think we'll have a chance. You've got Menards, which means I'm putting you into the fight. What about you guys? You've got mixed. What's the situation look over here? Not great for them. They don't have that many. Let's get you mounted and into the woods. You guys, meanwhile, go ahead and, at minimum, move forward. And I will figure out what to do with you after that in a moment. You can keep on firing. You guys should be firing, yeah. Ooh, my... See, I wish I could play the game in such a way, well, I'm okay constantly... Or you know what, let me pull these skirmishers back. Where there's enough tit for tat where the game gets to, the uh, like 64, 65, whatnot, with armies of 200,000, or battles of almost 200,000 men. But I don't think my computer would ever be able to handle that. It took me, I played one of the scenarios once with, oh, you know what? Hey, you should mount up for the morale bonus. I played one of the scenarios once where I had, I think it was Antietam, not Ant, yeah, Antietam maybe, and boy, let me tell you, my computer was upset at something like 150 total. Let's get you to dismount, loose formation. Go ahead and get you guys to, fire into them. You're gonna run all the way up to that wall. Where are you going? Who's going there? Oh, the cavalry. Yeah, makes sense. These guys are advancing in a way that leaves them very vulnerable. So if I can get all three of you on them at once. I think the casualties are probably going to be high enough that we'll get them to a major, or we'll get to a major victory and then we'll end up coming back from it. But in the slim chance we get to a major victory and we keep it, I think the amount of casualties that will be caused here will be so irreplaceable that, I mean, I guess we need the Confederates to lose something like 8 points of national support or national morale. And I suppose there's a chance this is almost, a full point. That's a huge number for a battle. Like, I myself have never actually seen that before. Can you please come forward? Thank you. Come on, get yourself a little bit closer. And you guys, don't be afraid. That's not what I meant. You guys, do not be afraid. I know it sounds very bloody. And I know it is very bloody. But you guys are doing great. Keep doing great. Let's go. All the HQs forwards. Except maybe the artillery. Okay, you dismount and do sortal. If they're lying down to take less fire, go ahead and use that as a chance to walk around them. How's the situation here? They haven't even hardly pushed up. I guess you guys did. Go ahead and come a little bit closer. Clayton Sr. Once again. No matter how many times I kick your ass, you always seem to come back. Don't ask me how, but despite giving up the breastworks, we have immediately come back and have nearly recaptured them. Okay, let me get you to lose chord steel and actually go, like, just come forwards. That's not what I taught you to do. I taught you to come here. Let's get you up onto there. You've not taken very many casualties. Let's get you forwards. Bring you up here. Get you up here. You were supposed to be here ages ago. And I guess I'll get you ready to charge them. You're taking a while. But that's okay. Okay. They decided to stand back up. Give them the old what for. You got 2 brigades on one. Well, you should have 2 brigades on one. I'm not entirely sure what these guys are doing. There we go. That blue little tickle is quite in my favor now. You only have Springfield Musketoons, and I dislike this. But I will have you come this way. You know what? I think these guys are gonna shadow real soon, and once they do, I think we have it. The sun is just now rising, and it is a red sun indeed. Look at that. What button do you think it is for screenshots? F2? Is that what it is? So it is in Minecraft. F11? I have no idea what any of the F keys actually do. The only one I know is Alt F4. But that one requires you to press Alt for it to work. Haha, see, thought I was that dumb, did ya? Funny that you guys haven't all shadowed yet. I guess you guys haven't actually taken that many casualties. Alright, let's get you forwards. Get these guns out of here. I very quite much want you to get close and deal as much damage to these little guns as possible. You guys with Menards, go ahead and dismount, loose order, get yourself right here, please. These guys, you also have Menards. Go ahead and remount so that you can provide the same bonus that they will. Do I have another cavalry? I have you, who should have also Menards. Okay, interesting. And finally, you guys with the mixed cavalry weapons. Oh, what a crushing defeat for them. That's brutal. There is nothing you can do to beat the glory of the Union armies. Let's go. Huge, huge win for the slavery is bad people. Insane that we still have to be fighting this battle 160 years later. You know what? Fuck it. You guys mounted up. Come on, mount up. Can you guys mount up? Mount up. How about you guys? I would love if you guys mounted up. Mount up. Mount up. Everybody mount up. And everybody also go. Well, no. You go claim those, and you go claim those. You guys, once you're mounted, go kick their ass. You guys, give them the old what for. Hell yeah. There is still one artillery left. Let's put some pressure on them so that none of them can recover. Huge victory. It says major. I don't even wanna look at the casualties until it's over. I'm wagering something along the lines of almost 11,000 to 3,000. Maybe even higher, maybe more like 5,000, maybe 11 to 4 or 5,000. Somebody's demoralized. I don't know who. I don't know why you would be at this point. There should be guns somewhere up here, right? Oh yeah, those one down. You can go claim that. If I zoom out, it'll be easier to see the guns. Yes. Get those. Get those. Make sure you send somebody to go get those. Somebody get those. Let me send one of you to go. All of those are picked up. Somebody go get those ones. Where else do you think there are any guns? Do I see any others? I don't. Maybe those. I guess go there. Oh, somebody surrendered. Ultras Brigade, yes! Those were the guys who were fighting on their left flank. Those were the first people to come and put up a fight. So the fact that they were completely gone, 622 men. Oh my god. Insane. Keep it up. Pretend this is total war. I mean, what happened here? We set up a strong but goofy defensive line. We decided that line was no fun, and we moved up basically into a meeting. We fought them a really effective delaying action in the fields here. Like, these two breastworks don't look like much, but what they represent was a very effective delaying action. And because of that, I think we were able to really quite effectively finish these breastworks. And then during the night, we withdrew, expecting them to kind of fill in the space we had just opened for them, and they didn't really. And because of that, we were able to close back on them. Like, I mean, look at this. We opened up our middle to bring our flank all the way out here. And I think if what they had done was occupied this, maybe they'd have been okay to then launch a major assault here. I think the big issue actually was focusing their main attack right here, where it's the messiest, and there was the most breastworks, there was the most cover, there were the most guns. even if they did knock out most of the guns, they didn't do it fast enough to get them over the top. I think I would have maybe honestly ignored all of this and attacked right here at the round forest, or I would have tried to occupy this and, put a force here to screen your attack from counterattacks, because it was really all counterattack across this field that I think carried the day. But the computer doesn't understand counterattacks, so what can you do? All right, chase them all the way out of Murfreesboro. I mean, all readiness is gonna be terrible, but ideally we would chase them right back down to what's the name of that town? Starts with an M. Memphis. We chase them down to Memphis and Corinth too. And then that would open up Grant spectacularly to move on Atlanta. So when you're moral of the story, I guess, is when you're not sure what you want to do, the computer will usually give you a pretty good option. Okay. From 4:34 p.m. July 19th to, I guess it doesn't tell you when it ended, but it ended sometime around 8 in the morning, July 20th. 10,000 of 33,000. 1,000 of 2,300. 60 of 60 guns to less than 3,000 of less than 20,000. 623 of 9,000, and then 48 of 107 guns. So we lost a lot of guns, but nothing compared to them. And I was pretty spot. I said 11,000 to 3,000 was my initial guess, and then I think I went up to 11,000 to maybe 4 5,000. 12,000 compared to less than 3,000 is maybe the single largest like difference in casualties I've ever had in this game. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Okay, let's inspect the battlefield. Victory is yours. I don't actually care about the battlefield. I care about the combat report. Okay, so we have Union Army of the East or of the West, and then we have the Department of the East Mississippi, Department of the West Mississippi, Corps of the Tennessee. Is that right? So almost 3,000, over 3,000, and then almost 3,000 infantry. Not a ton of cavalry. Substantial number of artillery considering how many there are. That's not. I mean, okay, round that to 3,000. That's less than 9,000. Then this is, we'll say 600, so 9,600. 10,000 if we're being really generous. I'm not sure where all of the casualties came from, actually. So who really did the most? We have 700 from the 1st Brigade of the 2nd Division. You bore the brunt, it looks like. I'm not sure exactly who these guys are. 2nd West Division. 2nd West Division. So we're looking for the Army of the West, which is Harney? Yes, so the Western Artillery, 1st West, 2nd West. So that's the people in the middle. That was this bit. That makes sense. Makes sense that would be a lot more than the 1st as well, and more than the cavalry. Okay. Corps of the Tennessee under Hooker had the most overall, 2,000 going to the 2nd Division. With pretty even numbers here. 700s for both of them. That's who? That's you under Sanford? Yeah. Is that right? No, that's not right. Here, Hooker. That's you under Philip St. George. Where were you guys last night? You guys might have been the two that were over here and then the one out here in the middle, constantly peppering them, kind of delaying them in this trough. Interesting. Okay. That's a lot. That's really impressive. That was probably what, an hour and a half battle? Almost 2 hour battle. I think I started that battle when the stream timer said like 3 something. Battle of Nashville has ended with the Army of Tennessee retreating in panic. My command has earned us a total victory, with the enemy army running for their lives. Enemy has reportedly suffered total casualties of 11,567 men. There were 1,542 killed, 4,262 captured. Their morale is believed to be nervous. All casualties total 3,740 men, with 600 killed, 1,000 missing, and the rest wounded. Morale is confident, supply situation, unsurprisingly, as it always is, critical. 7,500 rifles is quite a lot, and so is 31 guns. And then we have sent more enemy soldiers to our POW camps than we captured, so that's cool. I don't know who Captain Riddich is. In the loading screen, it said their national morale dropped by 0.67%, which is a decently sized number, but not nearly as much as I would have hoped for, rounding up to 12,000 casualties. Okay, what were these last notifications? Panel send destination, stigma destination, officer loss report. Are reported wounded. August Willich. I do not know who August Willich is. But you're wounded, so I need to take care of that. And apparently you're also no longer an impressive officer. That's a shame. I mean, not that you're a very impressive officer, but it's still always a shame. Unassigned, suitable rank. Ideally a artillery commander. You. Perfect. Lieutenant Oliver D. Green. Captain Oliver D. Green now. I'm not sure that any of our officers gained a substantial fame from that, even though some of them very clearly should be. And I don't know, who were the ones, I've already forgotten, who are the ones who really did the most work were. Reveal was the guy at the end, but both Reveal and Robinson did incredible work. You didn't get much fame from that, but you probably did get plenty of other experience. I don't necessarily know that any of you guys get much. Showman, who is incredibly famous, has in classic William Tecumseh Showman fashion gotten his guns completely fucking beaten to shreds. Strength 50 guns 4, strength 13 guns 1, strength 90 gun. Okay, well, Green is obviously gone. You, I don't think I have the luxury of sending you to go refit at the moment. Kendall will send you. And we'll send the 3rd Brigade. Oh my god. $1,000, 300. Guns 7, guns 4, guns 6. I don't know, maybe it would make more sense to just send these guys, or to combine some of these and raise new units, but I really, partially because of my economy and how bad it is, I don't really want to raise new units at the moment. I don't think I have that luxury. Oh. That's a shame. Well, okay. With that battle, I think what that does is open up probably Memphis, Corinth, and Decatur to the Army of the Mississippi, or Army of the West, which means Grant next episode is going for Atlanta straight away. And you will do that without being split into 2 corps. That battle alone, with everything else that's been going on, has dropped their morale substantially. So I bet you there's probably only... Who the fuck is Theophilus H. Holmes? Probably only 3 or so episodes left after this. I mean, morale of the armies is 53. Men fielded is even. Navy tonnage is fairly even somehow. Total casualties are as lopsided as can be. And then the economy is always stuck at 14.2 to... Economy is always stuck at something like this, which is weird. There was a time when the Confederates had a slight advantage, but we have very quickly, I think, found ourselves in a place where it is a federal total dominance. Meanwhile, you aren't actually fighting a battle, are you? Maybe because I have you set to blockade, patrol, raid? I don't actually know how to get you to do what I want you to do, but whatever. That's all for future us. So I guess in the next episode, we invade the Deep South. So that's fun. One of my, something I've always hoped to do was lead an army into the Deep South. So until then, bye bye.